Isaac, thank you. It was 53 years ago this week that a woman who grew up in Bay City was murdered in Hawaii.
Yeah, the case was cold for a half a century before the man who police believe committed the crime was arrested. And the family's journey to get justice is detailed in a new book.
Someone once told me a story worth telling is a story worth writing.
The story of Nancy Anderson and her family's quest to find her killer is exactly that, a story that begins with tragedy and ends in justice. The Bay City native was stabbed to death in her Honolulu apartment on January 7, 1972. She was 19 years old. Her brother Jack remembers that day, even though he was thousands of miles away.
At the moment she was killed, one picture fell, only one photo fell off the wall, and it was Nancy's. And it shattered on the ground. It shattered at my feet. And my mom, who didn't even see what photo fell, screams out one name, Nancy.
Honolulu, Hawaii police investigated, but the case went cold for decades.
Every family gathering, we would endlessly come to the topic of Nancy and talk about her and how much we all loved her and what a great person she was. And can't we find the murderer?
So he was just a ghost.
How the murder mystery was solved is detailed in this book written by Jack Anderson. The Brittle Riddle details how genetic genealogist Cece Moore used DNA found on a bloody towel to narrow in on the ethnicity of the killer.
She found two markers that were interesting to her. He had basically 50% Italian, mainly Sicilian, and Romanian,
which led Moore to search a 1971 Honolulu phone book and came up with the name of Tudor Chirilla.
Sure enough, there was a male's DNA on that towel, and it was his.
Honolulu police worked on that tip and arrested Chirilla, who died in jail due to health issues on Christmas Day 2023.
Even though he always denied he was the killer, now they know who this man really was. And that was really important to me, that the world knew who Tudor Chirilla really was, in addition to just our family.
Mary Scatone is one of Nancy's sisters. There are 10 children in the Anderson family in all. Their father died in 1966 from injuries he suffered in an explosion while he was working at Dow Chemical. They have suffered unimaginable heartache, but they hope the book helps other families, as the proceeds will go to DNA Justice in its quest to assist others who are trying to get the answer the Andersons finally got.
This is not about making money. This is about helping other families and helping law enforcement and helping genetic genealogists.
And the book, The Brittle Riddle, is available on Amazon.